Hi, this is the host of Tech Talk with Craig Peterson, heard weekly on Clear Channel Radio with another Tech Searchlight. Welcome back to Tech Talk with Craig Peterson. We're on the floor of the Consumer Electronics Show talking about some of the newest technologies that are out there, and there are a lot. One of the things that's been kind of going around recently is concerns over security. We've got stuff going on online with paying bills, with the whole financial transaction. So we're going to be talking right now about GlobalVCard.com. What are they doing here? How does this differ from other financial apps? How does this make a business different for you if you're a business person or a consumer as well? What does this mean for you? So we're joined by two ladies here, Erica Santiago and Angela Davis from GlobalVCard.com. Erica and Angela, welcome to Tech Talk with Craig Peterson.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So let's talk a little bit about what you guys are doing. What was the reason for coming out with this concept, and what's GlobalVCard?
I'll just give an overview of what is GlobalVCard. It's actually a Virtual MasterCard application that allows users to create single or multi-use Virtual MasterCards on their mobile device. You can create cards from iPads, iPhones. It's also available on Android and BlackBerry, which is great, that we cover all platforms on that.
That's something I've wanted for a long time. We talk about secure transactions online.
That's right.
Most of the time what you're talking about is what's known as SSL. So it's encrypted from your browser to the final server.
Right.
The problem is, what's the security like on that final server? Right? The credit cards can all be there, your personal information can all be there, and nobody knows any better.
Right.
So by having a single-use card, or just you define the number of uses, that sounds like a huge security improvement.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's fantastic.
It takes fraud right out of the equation.
It does.
Yeah, it does, and that's such a huge thing. Now, I know MasterCard has, for years, provided some great protection if your card number is stolen, but you still have to go through all the gyrations to get the police report, file it with MasterCard. And in this case, if it's a single use, it's just fantastic. So let's talk about how this is done.
Actually, what we do is, as she said, we create single-use Virtual MasterCards, okay? Those are done on the fly, so you can actually create the card based on a merchant code. So you could say, I only want to use it at airlines, and I want it to be for $312.50. So you can go down to exact amount. You can say it can only be used one time. It automatically pulls that information, not stored on your cell phone, iPad at all, pulls the information and generates that card. Now that card can be used to purchase online in a credit card.
It acts just like a credit card.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do it online. You can do it over the phone. And we have had, 95% success in person.
That's right.
So just showing it today, we purchased a couple of things at Starbucks.
Yay.
Yeah, with a card. That way you don't have to worry about your credit card being stolen.
Well, how does that work when it's a point of sale thing? And how do you generate?
They just key in the card number. You just show them your phone. They key in the card number, the CVC, and they're good to go.
The example, and that's great that you said that, Angela, the example I give to, during the day today, I was just mentioned that it's almost like having an old credit card number or old credit card, and the stripe is, the magnetic strip is just a mess and it doesn't work and it doesn't read. You just have to manually key in the card number. And actually, I just want to touch quickly on as to why we're here. We're actually going to be rolling out, because right now the app is built for B2B transactions, and that's, small to any size business. It really is for like a one-man show or large corporations. But we're here because we're actually going to be rolling this out to the consumer market this first quarter, and that's what Angela has been working very hard on, is introducing that to the consumer market, and we're very, very excited about doing that.
Yeah. So the consumer market's a little bit different here, and consumers are familiar with some technologies, and smartphones are all the rage. Right. How would I do that? Would I go and apply at globalvcard.com and tie it into my MasterCard, and what's that process look like?
Well, basically you just have to go. This is only available to CSI Virtual MasterCard customers. So they have to set up either a credit line or a pre-funded account. And when you set that up, you get your login account code and you're ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I want to go ahead and buy something. just mentioned here, Angela did, that you have a category code that you can tie to this card. Yes. I have the card. It's a single-use card, but it shows up on my statement just like it would normally show up. On a statement, it's just a transaction and who it's from, and I never have to worry about it again.
Right.
Is this something I could even set up, and we're talking now, Angela, about the consumer, a regular consumer, for my kids, right? They're at college or at school.
Some of the different things that we currently use it for, say you have a child that's away in college, okay? You know they call you, and Dad, can I have your credit card number?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you really want to give out that credit card number? You don't know where they're using it, and you don't know how many times they're going to use it. So you can say, okay, Susan, here's a credit card for $500. You can only book your flight with it. You can't use it more than once. And it expires after 30 days.
Well, and you can put a limit on it so it isn't a first-class ticket coming home or going to see the boyfriend.
Some of the new features that we have coming up in the end of the first quarter is I can actually issue a credit card to, say, my staff member that can only be used from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday at a specific restaurant. So it takes, it takes the fraud, it takes everything out of it.
Wow, that's really something. So how about if I want them to be able to buy supplies like for washing their clothes or whatever? Obviously, then I could get it, but I could direct it at a specific merchant as well.
Absolutely.
And the amount.
Now,
can you get really fancy? Can you do like daily limits or things like that? Oh, yeah.
You'll have the ability to do reoccurring. Say you want to issue an allowance card to your daughter. You can say, every month I want to give her $100. And it reoccurs every month. She can only use it at these specific places this many times. You can say she can use the credit card 5 times up to $100. Not a penny over, but up to $100.
Talk about control, right?
Wow, this is really good. I'm finally starting to feel, and I can do this with my wife too, right?
Oh, well, you can't set those restrictions for her.
Now, you've got this live card feature as well. What's sending a live card all about?
Actually, you have options to securely send the cards via email or SMS, which is fantastic. So we actually created a card for you that we'll send to you in a little bit.
Is that $10,000 card you're talking about earlier?
Yeah, something like that.
How about $5 for Starbucks today?
Oh, there you go.
Yes. So you do have options to securely send the card image, which has, of course, the card number, the security code, expiration date. It's fantastic.
It kind of looks like a card then.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see it.
Yeah, actually, we sent it to you. You can get a better picture of it just to get an idea.
If you have your email, you can check it out in a little bit. But there she is.
There's your card and your name. I just sent that to you.
Look at that. Craig Peterson.
$5. We'll up your limit.
We'll up your limit.
Is it only good at Starbucks or can I spend it anywhere?
No, you can spend it anywhere.
Anywhere
a MasterCard is accepted.
So this is something that business to business is available now, which has got to be fantastic for
Been running, yeah.
Oh my gosh, for just everything, like coming out to the show, for instance, and limiting who can do what and where and everything else. You're opening up to the consumer market. Are both of these tied in at globalvcard.com, or if I'm a business, who do I go to? How do I get, my account set up? You said, Angela, that it's starting fairly soon, but
it'll
not quite
be a
yet.
consumer, right? We'll have a new website for that, but you can always link to it from globalvcard.com. It'll have all that information on there, and that will be released shortly, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to bring a whole new outlook on it.
And the Global V Card is a business that's already up and running site.
That is right. That's
right. The product itself is the Global V Card. It's just going from business to business to consumer.
Okay. So these are also available as apps, so I could do this on the fly. Do I have to visit the website right now in order to issue the cards?
You can actually download the app for demo, but unless you have an account currently, you cannot use it. You can demo it.
Right.
It's too good to be true. That's just fantastic. Yeah, again, a great use of technology allows you to have the control as a business person, or very, very soon as a consumer or a parent, to control it and really not go through all of these hassles of having the stolen credit cards. We hear 1 million stolen here, 20 million stolen there.
Yeah, we've all had our cards stolen. We've all had that happen, and it's scary, and to know that you can go and make online purchases or over the phone purchases securely with a single use card is just fantastic.
And soon, capabilities with NFC.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is coming shortly. Very
Pulling
shortly.
all
Stay
over
tuned
the
for that.
Consumer market too. Yeah,
yeah.
that's just fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add, ladies?
I think we're good.
Yeah,
touched
well,
on-
we do have another new product that will be coming out is our Give Card, which is a rewards card with allows you to create multiple cards. So rewards for your employees. You can send multiple cards and you can have them use it at specific places. So we call it the Give Card.
Global Get.
Oh, that's interesting. You can actually kind of turn that a little bit. So, for instance, if I was a merchant, I could give them cards, $25 at my store.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Oh, wow. You could do a lot with this. That's quite flexible.
Yeah.
So the gift cards, and when's that going to be out? Is
Gift
that...
cards should be at the end of first quarter, if not the very beginning of the second quarter.
All right, and keep your eye on GlobalVCard.com to find out more as this rolls out a little bit further. Fantastic ability here with MasterCard to be able to help control the finances, get the money to the people you want to get the money to, and not to anyone else as we move forward. Erica and Angela, thank you very much for
Thank
being
you.
with us.
Thanks for having us.
When we come back, of course, a lot more about the technology that's coming our way right here on Tech Talk with Craig Peterson. Stick around. Thanks for watching another Tech Searchlight, brought to you by Tech Talk with Craig Peterson. Visit us online at craigpeterson.com.